Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And yeah, you heard me right, July 1st, 2025. And I'm going to leave that at that. I just dropped some clothes off at the cleaners. Not buying nothing for the holidays, where stuff I already have. Hard times. So I dropped some clothes off at the cleaners, and I'm heading to the gym. And I'm going to put more focus on cardio. I love the lift, I love the weights, but at my age and my weight, I need to put more focus on cardio. Cardiovascular, sweating, heart rate, lungs. Not just to look good, but also to hope that I'm not a victim of one of these commercials that I just got through watching when I was watching Gunsmoke, getting ready to leave home. I need to pick up my cardio, pick up my water intake, try to eat a little bit better, even though I don't know if that really matters nowadays, but try to eat a little bit better. I already don't smoke or drink alcohol. Very seldom drink sweet, like soda. I drink a lot of water. Or I drink sugar-free, which ain't good. That ain't good either, call it a sugar-free supplement, what they got in that, whatever they use, the artificial sugar. That ain't good either. So damn if you do, damn if you don't. But as I was leaving home, I was watching this commercial. I think it was St. Jude's or one of them where the childhood cancer place where the kids go in the shrine or whatever, they pay for all the hospital bills and they're asking you for donations and to help the children receive the treatment, which is a wonderful thing. But I think they were also asking for money, as far as to fund research so we can finally put an end to cancer. That's where they lost me. I'm with you as far as sending money in to help treat the children. Wonderful thing. I'm down for that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start doing it. Start sending in, I think, $19 a month or whatever. I love it. The Shrine, they do a lot of good work for the kids. For cancer and whatever, for the families. Going through that, I can't even imagine having to go through that. I know what I went through with my son and still go through. And it's not cancer or anything like that. So I don't want to imagine that. No, I'm not going to do that. So I'm willing to start sending in money to St. Jude's and places like that to help out. But what I won't do for anybody, because you ain't really doing it for nobody, is to send money in searching for a cure. I won't donate 1 penny for research for a cure. Damn, Big Ward, that cold, man. That could be you or anybody else. Exactly, I know. That's why I'm saying I was sending money in to help fund the people who are already going through it. Pay for their medical expenses and stuff like that. But I would not send 1 dime in to search for a cure. And a lot of y'all probably already know why. Some of y'all saying I'm low down, but some of y'all know why. And for those who don't know why, I would not send any money for any type of cancer cure, diabetes cure, any cure. I won't send not one. I don't give a damn. I'm a billionaire. I won't send a dime searching for a cure, to help them search for a cure. Because if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm about to tell you. Allegedly, my opinion, my view. This is allegedly, YouTube, with your shadow ban and ass. I see you, but hey, it ain't mine. I'm gonna do what I do. Keep it moving. Take my head to work like I've been doing. So anyway, you ain't gonna stop me from speaking the truth, though. I don't give a damn. I don't give a 10 views. Them 10 people gonna hear the truth. So now, this is my theory only. No proof. None of that. This is allegedly, okay? They ain't trying to find no cure for nothing. Y'all ain't figured that out yet. Allegedly. We living in a cruel, wicked world. We got some wicked, evil people in this world. To where they don't care if a little baby sit up in the hospital dying of cancer and they can find a cure, but they won't. Because they make more money off that baby sitting in the hospital dying and treating the baby and pumping them up full of drugs and keep whatever. They don't care about the anguish and the pain and the suffering that the parents going through watching their baby sit right there. And they feeling helpless, because I know how helpless I felt with my son in the hospital when he was 2-3 days old. And I couldn't do nothing. I know how helpless you feel. And we got people that's in position and power and know, I believe they know they can cure anything we got going on. They choose not to. Allegedly, that's just my view. YouTube with your banning ass. I believe deep down in my heart, if they really wanted to cure cancer, AIDS, diabetes, high blood pressure, the majority of the stuff we suffer from, these diseases or whatever, I truly believe in my heart that if they wanted to cure them, they could. And I truly believe if somebody else independently pops up with a cure, proving to work, somehow the brakes are gonna fail in their car. Allegedly. So, with that being said, my advice to anybody listening to me, including myself, what can we do? Since I believe they don't want no cure, the best thing we can possibly do is do the best we can to prevent ourselves from even getting the shit in the first place. Preventative measures as best we can. There's no guarantee with that either. There's people that have never smoked and got lung cancer. There's people that eat right. There's people that are not fat. They're skinny, like Lil Boosie, got diabetes. So there's no guarantees. We all gonna die one day. All I'm saying is do the best you can to prevent it. Because once you get it, they ain't trying to get rid of it. You're another meal ticket. You're another cash source. They ain't trying to cure nothing, people. You mean to tell me they can't cure all this technology, all this money, all these rockets, all these missiles? We're going into space. Supposedly been going into space since the 60s. On the moon. First ones on the moon, supposedly, you know. Here we are in 2025. We got technology that can make people look real and ain't even a real person, it's somebody else. It's an image, AI. We got that kind of technology, you telling me. We got trucks now that drive themselves. We got cars that drive themselves. We got cars that run on electricity. We got cars that can go off land and into the water and float like a boat and drive around. But we can't cure the common cold. The common cold, there's no cure. You know why? There's no cure for the common cold. The simple common cold. They know what causes it, know what the bacteria is. I guarantee, you know they can cure that shit, allegedly. You know better than that. Come on now. Democrat or Republican, it don't even matter. That's why I tell you, don't trust neither side. They all in it together. Ain't none of them fighting for us, baby. They can't cure the common cold. Once upon a time, when America was great, before the money and all that took over the way it is now, we were coming up with cures for stuff left and right. Cured polio, cured measles, cured a lot. When I was growing up and before my time, they were curing stuff. Stuff that are now slowly popping back up on the scene. Measles, mumps, chickenpox, not coming back. Because people realize, you know how much money we left on the table by curing that stuff? Bring it back. We used to cure stuff in America back before we were infiltrated. America led the world in cures for diseases. A lot of diseases that were around back then ain't around no more. Bubonic plague and stuff. They cured it. They cured diseases back when the technology wasn't nowhere near what it is now. They didn't have technology. And they were curing stuff back in the 30s, the 40s. Here we are in 2025 with microscopes that can see your skin move. Can break your skin down to the atom and see the atoms moving on your skin. We got whatever you call it. Microscopes that can see atoms, and we can't cure the common cold. And they were curing polio, measles, chickenpox, and all that stuff back in the 20s and 30s. But we can't cure nothing now. You know why they want to cure the common cold, ladies and gentlemen? Because when you walk in Walgreens, like I'm about to do in a minute when I come out the gym, Walmart, or any other store with a pharmacy, slash pharmacy, you see NyQuil, Dayquil, Robitussin, Tylenol, cold and flu, Alka-Seltzer plus cold and flu. That's why they won't even cure the common cold. You know how much money that is? You know how many kickbacks that is? So anybody out here that's sending money in with good intentions, because you're a good person, and you want to see an end come to these diseases and sicknesses and illnesses, and you want these bright and brilliant scientists that we got to finally come up with a cure, I'm here to tell you, harder times there right now, save your damn money. Don't send them folks nothing. If you're going to send some money in, send it to St. Jude or someone like that just to help the people that's already got it deal with it. But if for sending money in, trying to help these scoundrels supposedly look for a cure, don't waste your money. They don't want no damn cure if you ain't figured that out by now. The common cold. A country, the United States of America, with some of the best equipment technology that other countries steal. China and all them places, they didn't create the technology, they just make it cheaper. But they stole it from us. The best scientists, people from all around the world send their children to America to go to college and go back home and use what they learned in their homeland. Here we are in America, can't find a cure for the sniffles. Can't find a cure for whooping cough. So your best bet is preventive care. Like what I'm doing now, like I said, ain't guaranteed, but you gotta at least try. Get on that treadmill, walk around your block, drink plenty of water. Like I said, ain't none of this guaranteed, but you gotta at least try. What else we got? And then you got the other way of thinking, some people that'll go to the doctor tell them stop smoking, or you gonna you ain't gonna last long. Stop drinking, you ain't gonna. And they say, I'm gonna die some, I ain't stopping nothing. I'm gonna do what I love to do until I die. And you got people that live like that. I can't knock them. Because damned if you do, damned if you don't. You got people out here dying from lung cancer, they never smoked. So if a smoker know that, why would they stop doing what they enjoy to try to live longer when there's people that ain't never did it and die from the same disease? You got world-class athletes in tip-top shape come down with cancer. So damn if you do, damn if you don't. But I'm gonna try to at least. I'm just gonna try. That's all I can do. I believe in trying, y'all. Ain't nothing guaranteed. Ain't no guarantee that if I get on this treadmill and walk an hour a day and get this fat off of me and eat a more balanced diet, that don't guarantee another day of life on this earth. But how about this then? Even if it don't make you live longer, at least while you're here, you have a better quality of life. How about that? You'll still be able to get around. You'll still be able to blow backs out. You'll still be able to get your back blowed out. However you rock. How about that? Let's get in shape. Let's exercise and do a better job of taking care of ourselves. Even if they don't add another day of life to our lifespan, at least while you're here, you won't be on a walker, in a wheelchair. Can't get around. You walk a half a block and you winded. You got this fine young woman at the house, but you can't last 2 minutes because you're huffing and puffing. Let's just exercise for that then. How about that? Big War, love y'all, man. Did it, got it good. Bye.